And the other people that are sucking off the teat of the taxpayers are the thousands of people that are employed in our universities. Now, I'm not just talking about academics. A lot of them do good work, but it's particularly the case in the administrative side of our unis, where we have just seen bureaucracies blow out like crazy. Well, UTS has had 5 years of losses, and in an effort to stem their losses and keep the university open, they have a plan to lay off around 400 staff. Now, on Tuesday, they sent an email to 800 staff saying their jobs would be impacted by this restructuring to save $100 million worth of costs. Well, SafeWork New South Wales has told them they can't actually proceed with giving any more details about the plan or having meetings with those affected because of psychosocial hazards. Yes, SafeWork has said actually making these people redundant will affect their mental health. I mean, firstly, no kidding it'll affect your mental health. Losing your job would affect anyone's mental health, but that's just life. And the second question is, if businesses can no longer lay off staff and make them redundant, because of the workers' mental health, how is any business in New South Wales supposed to operate? This is mind-boggling stuff.
Yeah, and this is the challenge that employers in 2025 face on a daily basis, when it used to just be, and sure, look, no one likes losing their job, but you know, this is a gold medal example of how we've just allowed society to be wrapped in this really tight cotton wool where, you know, stuff like this is, and that quote, the quote that SafeWork gave, serious and imminent risk of psychological harm from the impact of a 5-year plan that is needed to save the university and keep it running. Now, I don't have much sympathy for universities. I think the way they've been run with a reliance on foreign students and a lot of the woke policies and going too far with their education messages has just gone too far. But this is a really sensible way of trying to get back on track, and instead SafeWork has stepped in and said, you've got to go in another way. It's crazy. It should not be allowed to happen. But employers everywhere are saying this is now the reality that they're facing every day. They are dealing with IR in ways they never expected before.
Well, SafeWork has told the uni to not proceed with the aforementioned activities, that is talking to the staff about these potential layoffs, until an inspector is satisfied that the matters that give rise to the risk have been remedied. How do you remedy that situation? I mean, as far as I can tell, if you have a plan to lay off staff, to retrench staff, and you've been open and honest with them about the fact that that is coming, and you're offering to give them a comprehensive briefing about what this means and who could be included and the steps forward, you're going out of your way to do everything possible to make this as easy as possible, or as easy as sacking someone can be. I mean, sacking someone or telling someone they have to lose their job is not a fun job unless you're a psychopath. It's not something you want to do, but sometimes it's something that you have to do, and nor is it easy for someone who's about to be retrenched to go through that process. But if you've been given some notice it's going to happen, and an explanation, I mean, surely that's better than just being told, you know, you rock up to work one day and they say, sorry, you can't come in tomorrow, Johnny.
Well, you're delaying the inevitable as well, aren't you? It's going to happen. This will happen. It might save a few jobs, but they need to make cuts.
Well, what I don't understand about this as well is the staff were already emailed on Tuesday. The meetings were supposed to take place Wednesday, Thursday. SafeWork came in and said, no, you can't do it. So you have 800 staff who've already been told they're potentially being made redundant, or at the very least their role is being changed in some way. But we're not actually now able to tell you how you've been affected because we have an injunction against us by SafeWork. Isn't that worse for the psychosocial health of these workers to be in this limbo of knowing that they're being impacted but not knowing how, and just indefinitely sitting there while the university deals with bureaucrocy?
But, we just need to harden up. As a nation, as a society, we need to harden up.
And there's lessons in losing your job and, you know, these things. We've lost all of that in the modern workplace.
And they're just like normal life experiences. And we now pathologise everything. You know, you lose your job. It's not fun. Of course it's not fun. You might go through a fair bit of mental distress because you've got to work out what comes next and how you support your family, etc. But there's millions of people going through it every day. We go, oh, no, now it's a mental health issue and so we can't have you sacked. Like, it's just life. Get on with it.